Hey, Robert Gill. I'm going to try to do this while I'm walking the dog, so we'll see how that goes. I may end up having a conniption and turn this thing off. All right, so I had my Highlands games yesterday. And doing a little after-action report. So, as far as training went, I did triphasic. Did 2 weeks of eccentric and 2 weeks of isometric. Actually, probably a week and a half of isometric because I decided on Wednesday that I was going to get a little crazy and max out on squats, just to see where I was at. It's okay, Shadow. We actually ended up, I stopped maxing out at 520 because all of the strong kids disappeared on me when I was about to go 550, and I didn't want to put any of those not as strong kids in the weight room spotting me. So anyway, I'm walking the dog, but I'm also using this as a recovery walk, just trying to not really flush out some lactic acid because Buddy Morris would tear my hide if I said something about that, about flushing out lactic acid. Just trying to, I guess, get my lymphatic system to start pumping some more stuff in and out. Got a moment of sciencey over there. So as far as after action reports, I think my weightlifting routine worked out pretty well. Got second in the Bromley stone throw, third in the shot, and then after that, all the really technical stuff, I got my butt kicked. While I was hanging in third with the light weighted throws, because I finally figured out and I asked that it's the light weighted throws. If you just spin once, it's like it's almost like discus as far as the forward goes, so I could pull from that. And then caber toss kicked my butt. I did not spin the qualifying caber, so then I was watching everybody else who actually spun the qualifying caber. It's like me and two other women, and me, two women, and I didn't say other women. Me, two women, and I think two more guys didn't do it out of the, I think we had like 14 competitors. And then after that, we finished with the hammer throw. Haven't really quite decided if I want to try to do it again. And if I do decide to do it again, if I want to go ahead and do another novice or go ahead and do the masters. Although it's kind of thrilling to out-throw a whole bunch of like young guys. I'm being the old guy with the gray hair. So anyway, if I do it again, obviously I'm going to work on my caber tossing and weighted throws, and try to figure out the hammer. The good thing about the hammer was I actually had a little bit of experience with the hammer, because I think about 8 years ago, or 8 or 9 years ago, I was messing around with mace bells and trying to play with like how to make my own mace bell, and so it ended up almost being like a hammer. So I did have the kind of the technical know-how, but just didn't. The first, because we only throw it twice, because there's supposed to be a light and a heavy hammer. We only threw the light hammer, and we only threw it twice because it was getting super dark. And so the first attempt, I actually was in second, and then after that, everybody started like exploding out. All right, so I don't know if anybody actually watch this or not, but this is my after report for my 2019 Highlands Games.